Hello friends, welcome to a What I Ate in a Day video. Today's video is special because it's what I ate from the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle going on right now until May 12th, 2024. So let's see what I made from the bundle today. First thing in the morning, I started out with half of a cantaloupe because the smoothie I wanted to have called for half a cantaloupe, so I decided to have the other half for a little snack before I went out for my morning walk. I do try to hit about 10,000 steps a day. I don't always hit it, but I do always try to go out for at least 45 minutes. Then when I get back, I have my smoothie, and today's smoothie was from the Powerhouse Smoothies ebook from Doctors Rick and Karin Dina. They are part of the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle this year, 2024. If you're interested in grabbing the bundle, please do so. The link is in my description box below. You are getting 33 brand new pieces of content. That means that none of the content in this bundle has ever been in a bundle before. So it's all new. We made all new stuff for it. So go check it out. Link in description. This smoothie was really awesome. It was a cantaloupe base, as mentioned. And I love Dr. Rick Karin Dina's book because it shows you the nutrition breakdown depending on what kind of smoothie you make and what else you put inside. I had both servings of this. I was quite hydrated after drinking all of this smoothie, but it was so good and it definitely hit the spot. For lunch, I dug into the Everyday Raw ebook by Mirjan from Raw Food Feast, and she contributed this ebook with a bunch of recipes, and one of them was the nori rolls. The nori rolls looked so delicious, and I rolled them up with a variety of different things that I had in my fridge that I wanted to add to the nori rolls. But the reason I wanted to make this one was because her dressing sounded absolutely delicious, kind of like a teriyaki style dressing. So I blended that up, poured it into a little serving bowl, and I arranged all 4 of the nori rolls that I made onto my little platter here so that I could have a nice little display just for myself of the nori rolls. Sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds, and I put some black sesame seeds and some hot chilies on there as well. The dressing was so good. I am so happy that I made this, and I didn't expect to consume all of the dressing with these, but with the 4 nori rolls, it did really well. I ended up having the entire amount of the sauce with all of these rolls. Then about 2 hours or so before dinner, I got started working on one of my absolute favorite new recipes of all time. This recipe is for my raw vegan gnocchi. Now, I used to absolutely love gnocchi. I would eat it quite often, but I haven't had any since going raw. So I wanted to make a version of gnocchi that was gluten-free and raw. So here I have my gnocchi board, and this recipe does take a little bit of time and patience. So it's one of those recipes that you'll want to make on your day off or when you have the extra time. I like to wet my fingers with a little bit of water and mold each one into a small little ball, press it into the gnocchi board and roll it off. Now, it's similar to traditional gnocchi in the fact that it takes a while to make it. Traditionally, this is an all-day affair as well, so it's not one of those easy, quick recipes. It is one of those meditative ones. You can put on a podcast or, sit and chat and other people can help you, what have you. But this recipe is one of those meditative ones that does take a little bit of extra time, but I personally believe is so worth it. I've had it quite a few times since I've created this recipe already because I missed gnocchi so much. So I would stand here and just roll the little gnocchis, and the entire amount makes approximately 2 trays or feeds about 4 people. So it does make a fair amount, and you can put any kind of sauce you want on these. I personally prefer a tomato sauce. But in the Make It Raw Volume 3 ebook that you can get when you purchase the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle, this is the brand new ebook that I wrote with Chef AJ. There's 47 new recipes in it, including this gnocchi and how to do it, all the steps on how to make it. There are 2 different sauces that you can put on the gnocchi. There is a tomato sauce that tastes so similar to one that I used to enjoy in my 20s when I would go to Italy. And there's also a cream sauce as well for those that want to have a cream sauce instead. But if there's a sauce that you really like to make, maybe a cheesy one or an Alfredo or something like that, feel free to make whatever sauce you want to have on these. Once you are finished rolling all the gnocchi, you put them in the dehydrator for approximately an hour. You don't want them to go too long or they will get too hard. But in the meantime, you can make the sauce. This is the tomato sauce. Again, the full recipe for the sauce and the gnocchi is in Make It Raw Volume 3 that you can get in the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. So while I was waiting for that, I did a little bit of work, and I also jumped on the rebounder for a little bit. And then when they were ready, I took them out of the dehydrator and put my portion into a bowl, which was about half the tray, give or take. As you can see, they are a little harder, but they are still soft. Once you add the marinara sauce to them, or the cream sauce if you use a cream sauce, they do soften up a little bit, so they're more like a gnocchi. They have kind of a whole wheat style gnocchi flavor to them is what I would describe them as. So yeah, you just add the sauce, and you could even warm this sauce a little bit in the dehydrator if you want. But keep in mind, if you do put it in the dehydrator with the gnocchi, then sometimes the sauce gets a little bit too thick. So you could have it a little bit more watery than normal, because you do want to have a slightly more watery marinara for these, because the gnocchi will suck up a lot of the added moisture in there. But regardless, they are delicious either way. Once you're done mixing all that delicious sauce into your gnocchi, then you just plate it up and enjoy. Now, I didn't want to just have gnocchi for dinner. I wanted to make sure that I had more fresh vegetables as well. So I did make a salad, and we'll talk about that in just a moment here. But I wanted to go over this little bonus, a Brazil nut. Now, selenium is one of those nutrients that can be hard to get on a raw diet, simply because we're not eating a whole bunch of enriched foods or animal products. So grating 1 Brazil nut onto your salad every day, or onto your gnocchi if you do make it, gives you your entire day's amount of selenium just in the Brazil nut. So it's a great way to ensure that you get all the selenium that you need for the day. So I did make that salad, and for the dressing, I made Valentine's Caesar dressing from the bundle. This is another ebook that's in the bundle. It's called Salad Sauces, and she has a bunch of salad dressing sauces that you can make, and this is the Caesar dressing. So I did make a lot of different things from the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle, and if you wanted to go grab all of the new content in there, including the Make It Raw 3 ebook that I wrote with Chef AJ, that's in this bundle, but also Nate and I finally released our raw vegan travel ebook. It's called Tales from the Tailgate, Raw on the Road. It's a 277-page ebook with over 100 recipes and stories from the last 5 to 6 years that we've been together. There's how we plan, how we pack, how we prepare, safety tips, how to freeze dry, how to dehydrate, and how to camp and hike and do all that stuff. So that's in there too. Please go check out the bundle if you haven't yet. The link is in the description box below, and it's only here until May 12th of 2024. It ends at midnight. So go check it out and enjoy some delicious yums from that bundle, just like I did today.